Hello children, let us continue with the lesson Seeds and Seeds. In the previous session we saw the different seeds that are used as spices in different types of seeds, how we can categorize them into different, differently. So make a list of seeds that are used as spices in your house. We saw like cumin seeds, aniseeds, mustards, etc. are used as spices in our houses. Seeds of vegetables, you might have seen seeds of bitter gourd, pumpkin, ash gourd, tomatoes, chilies, all these seeds you might have seen. Seeds of fruits, apple, orange, mango, papaya. These are the different seeds of fruits, and you can make your own list by adding some of them. Light seeds, check by blowing them. You can see that mustards can be blown. They are very light seeds. Cumin seeds, anise seeds, sesame seeds are some of the seeds that are very light. Seeds which are flat, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള സീഡ്സ് എല്ലാം ഫ്ലാറ്റ് ആണ്. Make more groups. How many groups of seeds did you make? Do you know any games that you can play with seeds? Discuss with your friend. This we saw in a previous class. Now, wandering seeds. Have you ever seen a wandering seed? You might have seen a very light white color flower with a small brown seed at its back wandering around. നമ്മൾ പൂപ്പന്താടി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു പൂവില്ലേ, അതിൻ്റെ താഴെ ഒരു ബ്രൗൺ കളറിൽ കാണുന്നത് എന്താ, അതിൻ്റെ സീഡാണ് അല്ലേ. ഇറ്റ് മൂവ്സ് അറൗണ്ട്. കാറ്റുകാലൊക്കെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ യു ക്യാൻ സീ ലോട്ട്സ് ഓഫ് ഇറ്റ് അറൗണ്ട് യു. വി കോൾ ഇറ്റ് ലോക്കലി അപ്പൂപ്പന്താടി എന്ന് പറയും അല്ലേ. Plants cannot move around. Once they grow, they remain in the same place. But their seeds are great travelers. They can reach far and wide. Look at the picture 1 on the next. Idana next page illa picture. I have taken it on the same page. Look at the picture 1 on the next page and see the flying seeds. So you might have seen these seeds. Then a very light flower with a seed at its back. So have you ever seen any seed that can fly? What is it called in your area? Look at your seed collection. Guess how many of those could have traveled by flying. Look at the picture 2. This seed cannot fly, but it can still travel by sticking on the fur of animals. See, here you can see the seed sticking onto the fur of an animal. You too might have seen some seeds sticking onto your dress. When you walk through places which are little bushy and there is so many grass around, you might have seen some seeds sticking onto your dress. So, did you get any new idea from these seeds? Read how the Velcro came to George Mestrel. Velcro, you might have seen this in certain bags. We just press it, that fastens the bag. Similarly, slippers you see another, purse you see another. This happened in 1948. One day, George Mestral came back from a walk with his dog. He was amazed to find seeds sticking all over his clothes and on his dog's fur. He wondered what made them stick. So he observed these seeds under a microscope. He saw that the seeds had many tiny hooks which got stuck to the clothes or fur. This gave Mistral the idea of making Velcro. He made a material with similar tiny hooks that would stick. Velcro is used to stick together many things: clothes, shoes, bags, belts, and many more. What a way to take inspiration from nature. So, എന്താ സാധനം എന്ന് മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? So, you two might have used a Velcro. See how he was inspired by nature. So, look around you. Probably you two will get some inspirations from nature. So, here we are talking about seed dispersal. We know plants cannot move, but we have seen different kinds of plants grow in different places. How do new plants come? We know new plants come from seeds. So, how do seeds travel? There are different ways of seed dispersal. You might have heard about seed dispersal by air, seed dispersal by water, seed dispersal by explosion, seed dispersal by animals. Even we are a part of seed dispersal. Seed dispersal by air. As we earlier saw, lighter seeds gets blown in the air. Like കാറ്റത്ത് പറന്നു പോകും. So wherever it falls, when it gets a favorable condition, it grows there. Then seeds, when they fall in water, they just get washed away to the shore. Coconut is one example which gets dispersed by water. Coconut seeds gets washed away. ഷോഴ്സിലൊക്കെയുള്ള കോക്കനട്ട് സീഡ്സ് നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും വെള്ളത്തിൽ ഫ്ലോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് കിടക്കുന്നത് അല്ലേ? വാട്ടർ ഫ്ലോ ചെയ്യണതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ the coconut seed also gets washed and it reaches the shore. When it gets favorable condition, it grows there. Seed dispersal by explosion. You might have learned this in your science classes. The seeds that grow in pots, once they mature, it just explodes. So wherever it falls and it gets favorable condition, it just grows. So look at the picture given below. Here you can see a squirrel eating a nut. The squirrel acts as an agent for seed dispersal. Here you can see birds. ഈ ബേർഡിന്റെ വായിലുള്ള ഫ്രൂട്ട് എവിടെയെങ്കിലും വീണ് പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അത് അവിടെ ഗ്രോ ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങും. Here you can see coconut getting washed away in the water. So look at the pictures given below and guess how the seeds travel and reach different places. Some plants spread their seeds over long distances. When the soybean pods are ripe, they burst and the seeds are thrown out. Have you ever heard their sound? Think what would happen if seeds did not spread and remained at one place only. So, if it grows only in one place, you will not find many trees around you. Make a list of the different ways by which seeds are spread. We have discussed the ways in which seeds have spread. Who came from where? Have you included human beings also in your list? Yes, we also carry seeds from one place to another, knowingly or unknowingly. We bring the seeds of plants that we find beautiful or useful to grow them in our garden. Later, the seeds of these plants spread to other places. Many years later, people may not even remember that these plants did not grow here earlier. They were brought from somewhere else. Do you know from where chilies came to our country? These were brought to India by traders coming from South America. Today, we cannot think of food without chilies. Correct? So, here is a poem given in your textbook which gives an idea as to from which places different vegetables came. So, you can just go through the poem. From South Africa, long ago, came a tomato and a potato and a green chili. Do you know this? A cabbage came from Europe and also a pea. From Africa came a coffee bean and a green bindi. They crossed the land, they crossed the sea. Did you know this? A mango sang, come in, and orange smiled inside its skin. Welcome to India, a banana said, the methi and spinach. Brinjal and radish nodded its head. Did you know this? So this is a small poem that helps us understand as to from which place did some in which place did some fruits and vegetables originate. So Reena has drawn the picture of seed sprouted by her. What do you think the seed needs for sprouting? It needs air, water and soil. It needs air, water and warmth for sprouting. How would Reena's seeds look if they did not get the thing needed? Show by drawing a picture. So if it does not get water, air or warmth, it just withers off. How do seeds spread to far off places? Write in your own words. We have seen how seeds get dispersed, different means of seed dispersal. So just write a short note on seed dispersal. With that, we come to the end of this lesson, children. Please watch the video and go through the textbook. In case if you have any doubts, please do post it in the stream. That's all for today. Thank you and take care.